How's everybody doing today? Welcome to Cape Snakes. My name is Maddie, and I don't really have much to film for this week's video, and I've been trying to kind of figure it out in my head. What can I show? What can I talk about? I don't really have anything going on, so I figured I'd kind of do just a little update, show some of the snakes, show them how they're doing, talk about kind of what's going on in the near future, and yeah, so I don't really have anything planned, no builds, nothing exciting really, so we'll just take you through, talk about some of the things going on in here, and yeah, and go from there. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is this girl right here. Oh, she took a big dookie. I'm gonna have to clean that up, do a little spot clean. So this is Melon, aka Mojave, and she took her first meal since I got her like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I've had her for 5 months before then, and she took her first meal, and she's put on all the weight that she's lost already. She was down to 14. I got her at 1500, and now she's all the way up at 1600, which is amazing. I was getting a little worried. I didn't think I was going to have a chance at breeding this season, but she's a proven breeder. And she's back on food, slamming live rats. I couldn't be happier. I tried everything with her, and just one day she finally clicked and took a rat. So I'm super excited about that. Glad to have her finally back on food. She's a monster too. She's hiding, but she's also very feisty now that she's eating. This is another girl who I've been having problems with eating. This is Bun, aka Cinnamon. Just base gene Cinnamon, and if you have any problems with these names, you can talk to my girlfriend about them, but you're probably not going to like the answer she's going to give you. So she names every single animal in this room. I think the only one I've named is Bear, Claire, and Turk. Every other animal she has named. So this is Cinnamon, another girl who was a very, very finicky eater and now is back on slamming rats. She was all the way down to 13 high 1200 grams, and now she's all the way up to 1400, which is great. So super excited about that. She doesn't eat during shed, I noticed, so that's okay. Some ball pythons are like that. She is like that, which is fine. I know just not to offer her food then, but she is gorgeous. She's also another feisty one, but glad to have her back on food. And the other big girl is Tika, aka Enchi Pastel. I named this one, so don't talk to her about that one. But so Tika is not eating. She's in shed right now, but she is not eating. I offer her live and frozen thawed. She's never eaten live before, so I didn't really expect her to take for it. But she's not eating. I kind of have a suspicion she won't be breeding this season, but you never know. She might go on food in the next couple weeks or so. You're just gonna have to wait and see about that. If not, that's okay. Hopefully next season we'll get her dialed in. For right now, I just have those two girls that are back on food and eating, so most likely we'll be pairing those two girls up. And I'm having a hard time trying to decide on who I should pair with who. So as you guys know, I have Waffles. He is a GHI blackhead, and he's of size, or close to of size. He's about 4. He's almost 500 grams actually. So I'm going to be pairing my males around 500 to 600 grams, get them a little bit beefier. And then you also know I have the new guy, his name is Mickey, and the ODYB Clown. So he's on to some cocoa husk now. He hasn't eaten yet, so hopefully this week he'll take a meal. I have no problem. I have no doubts that he will be back on food and slamming rats. So it's a cross up between him and this beautiful little dude right here. He just came out of shed, and man, nice big, absolutely gorgeous. I love him. He just gets better and better with age. So it's a toss up between do I do the ODYB Clown to the Cinnamon, or do I do him to the Cinnamon, or him to the Mojave and him to the Cinnamon, or do I just do the ODYB to both the girls and focus on making my hets for the future. So that's kind of what I'm tossed up in between. I don't really know yet. I'll try to figure that out as the year gets, the breeding season gets closer. But yeah, they're both doing great. Obviously he hasn't eaten yet, but you know, can't pressure them. Of course, we got these two girls right here. So you have a cinnamon pastel double het hypo clown, and then a GHI pastel lesser hypo, visual hypo. She is a problem eater. Not really a problem eater, she only likes small meals. I offered her a small-ish live rat. She didn't want it, but I know she takes mice no problem. This girl, absolute powerhouse eater. She comes right out. She gets fed frozen thawed. She ate frozen thawed right out of the gate when I first got her, which is great. These two obviously won't be ready to breed anytime soon. Probably another year and a half so before they'll be ready to breed. But awesome to have them in my collection already. As you get a better view of them, I mean, just they're absolutely gorgeous. Oh. Goodbye. And of course we got these two. So we got Miss Scarlet, the super yellow belly. She just came out of shed. She is white as can be. God, absolutely gorgeous. And we got Stitch, just a normal male ball python. He's doing good. Both these girls are both of them are doing great. Scarlet is at 500 grams. No, 731. So she's definitely going to be ready next season. I have no doubts about that. She's an absolute powerhouse eater. Same with him. Obviously, he's only for proven out females if I don't know what they have. So good to have a normal in your collection. Also my girlfriend's. And obviously we got this girl right here who's going to be putting in some work when she's ready to breed. And lastly, we have Laz, the single gene asphalt. Not doing great, honestly. Won't eat at all. I've tried 1,000,001 things. There's some things going on that I'm not going to talk about right now with him. We will talk about it when that time comes. But for now, I just wanted to show you guys. He's still very active. He's drinking water. He pees. He urates, which is great. But other than that, he's not really making any improvements, which is sad. So we'll talk about him in another video. He'll probably get his own video. The rats are doing great. So these are all females. I got 5 females. One of them is getting up in size, gonna be ready to breed soon. So I am ordering rat tubs today, so I can get those in to build some rat racks. That's a mouthful. We got males up here. These are purely to just feed my collection here. And we have our star boy, our fat boy, Mr. Remy. He's a great little rat. I love him. He's adorable. He's chunky. So he's going to be breeding with the females when they are of size. And start my rat collection. Rat colony. Mouse rack is doing great. I love it. Definitely is just amazing. We got a whole bunch of babies in here. Look at that. Oh. We got 11 babies from Honey. She is an absolute powerhouse breeder. She's popping out babies left and right. So I love, they're so cute. And there's Honey, there's the mama. She's a good girl. She usually lets me pet her and stuff. Even with her babies, she's not super territorial over them. They're doing great. They're a couple weeks, I think they'll be a couple weeks old this week. Not entirely sure. We got a trio in here, so we got 2 females and 1 male. Hopefully, I'm waiting to see one of them pregnant. That one might be pregnant right there, not 100% sure. We're gonna give it some more time, see what happens. But the mouse rack is doing great. Mouse rack is doing great. Can't wait to build the rat rack so I can start that colony and supply my own collection and maybe even a couple of my friends' collections. But yeah, that's really there. Just want to give you a little update on everybody, I guess. So I am paying off 2 females right now. Super excited about those. They're 2020, so not for this year. Next couple years for a little, I wouldn't say a side project, but definitely a project I want to be a part of. And super excited about them. Super excited about them. They're not expensive females, but they have the right genes in them, and they were the right price. So paying off those 2. Possibly getting another breeder ready female. I'm not sure. I would like to have at least 3 clutches this year. If I only have the 2, that's okay. You know, it is my first year, so it's going to be a lot of figuring stuff out. So we got that coming. We also got ARS racks coming. The expected date is between the 1st and 2nd week of June for them to be delivered. Haven't got a call or anything like that, but those are coming. Super excited about that. Like I said before, there's going to be a rat rack build video coming up soon. Obviously ordering those tubs today, and then once I get the tubs in, I'll go buy the materials to actually build them. But that's pretty much it. We got ARS racks coming, we got 2 new females coming, possibly another breeder ready female if I find the right one that works with what I'm doing. And we do have a video on the asphalt when everything gets kind of figured out. Not going into detail about that just yet, but yeah, so I hope you liked the little update video, kind of what's going on in here. I need to clean in here. It's disgusting. I also need to reorganize some things, but as the pieces start coming in, it's easier to organize and whatnot. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, do what you gotta do. Give me a follow on Instagram at Cape_Snakes 508. And I hope you guys have a great day.